Joe Sims goes. Not too tired after a sleepless night. Happy Tuesday. You know, Joe, why do you do it to yourself? All right. I didn't even want to have to do this. All you had to do was talk to me and be reasonable and not literally wreck and liquidate your own party. Like, you brought it on yourself. I'm sorry. I had we tried for 3 years, Joe. 3 years. Joe, we tried for 3 years. And all you kept doing is calling us fascists and all this nonsense. It's like, you know what? I don't know what to tell you, man. Can I be sincere about something? Joe Sims is welcome in the ACP, and he will be recognized in his capacity. You're literally always welcome if you just come see the light, all right? And when I say come see the light, I don't mean you have to agree with us. I just mean come see the light that we live in a new age, and you're going to be given the respect and authority and appreciation because you spent your whole life as a communist. And I'm not just saying this lightly. Like, I respect that. It's just you need to understand you've been doing a lot of bad things, corrupt things. Okay, you've been lying. It's not good. He's literally welcome in ACP, though. I mean, I have to ask the executive board, obviously, but like, I'm being a little careless, whatever. But like hypothetically, like, I personally have nothing against it, you know, personally. Like, I have nothing. It's nothing personal, literally nothing personal. I'm not trying to disrespect. I'm not trying to cause him sleepless nights. It actually literally makes me feel bad, and I'm not kidding. I'm not joking. You guys may not believe me. But, like, this isn't even funny to me. I don't like seeing this guy have sleepless nights. No, I do feel bad, man. This guy's old. You know, and he feels like... But does he really even think he's in the right? Or is it cynical, you know? Nah, you know, you guys... We need to have a thing. Like, you got to respect the elderly, for real. You know, you're going to be old one day, and so am I. You know, we don't respect our elderly. We got a big fucking problem. All right. And I didn't want this. He's taking DNC money. And what if he's not, man? We don't got proof. I feel bad for him, man. I feel bad. If he joins the ACP, we'll literally, I mean, I can't say anything because I got to talk to the executive board about everything. But it's like, look, personally, I have nothing against it. I'm just saying this as like, dude, you know why I feel bad? Because there's a small chance he really does believe this is about the civil rights era again. And like the Republicans are going to try to reverse all of the civil rights movement. And that's what he thinks. And that's where he's coming from, because he comes from that generation where the most pressing struggle was the civil rights struggle. So his mind, like, this is like, we have to defend the gains we made in the past. But it's just so wrong and misguided and dogmatic because it's not the situation we're living in. And all he had to do was just be open to the fact that not everyone agrees with your view. I'm not even saying he had to come around to it. Just don't fucking ban people. Doesn't seem like an evil guy. Yeah. I don't know him. I don't know. I wanted to talk to him. I know I'm a fucking nobody, but Joe, you know, this didn't come from nowhere, man. And if you think we're fascists or right-wingers in disguise, and I mean this sincerely, you know, we're allowed to be that on X, and we're still not that, because we're not that, and we never were that. We've always been communists who are just seeing things you're not seeing. Yeah, somebody should clip it and send it to him, because look, you know what, guys? I want to say something. I want to say something as a chairman. Well, not really. I mean, Well, I don't know. I don't know. I'm tired and confused right now. In my personal view, you know, when we were doing the 2036 initiative, we made fun of Joe Sims a lot. Made fun of Joe Sims a lot because we respected his authority. Okay? All of the memes we made about him were predicated on the fact when all was said and done, we did respect his authority. And now we do not share the party with him. So I want everyone to respect the dignity of this man. And I don't want anyone to denigrate him. And I don't want anyone to dishonor him. He's fought a long struggle all his life. And he deserves a minimum of decency and respect from us. And we disagree with him very vehemently. And we will defend the honor of our party as the CPUSA quote-unquote leadership continues to come after us. But I want you to conduct yourselves honorably, and I don't want you to denigrate. This is a real human being, an elderly human being, okay? And he deserves a minimum of respect, and he deserves his dignity to be respected. And he's been around a lot longer than us. And, you know, I only wish he would have united his wisdom and experience with where we're coming from. And that's always what I wanted. Okay? But that can't happen anymore. So, you know, I don't want you guys to pile on Joe Sims anymore. He's not our Oedipal patriarch that we have to overthrow. Okay? He's just a guy who's trying to live out his life, I guess, in the way he sees fit. But I want to make myself clear for Infrared, for our community, you know. I want you guys to just be mindful. He's not a meme, he's a human being. And he's not our authority in any capacity as a party anymore. So basically kind of lay off of him, you know. We only used to make fun of him and shit because, like, he was our authority in the party. Like, that's why it was predicated on. Now that he's not that, it's time we respect his dignity personally, because he's not just a meme. Now he's another, just put it this way. Now he's not the party authority. He's literally just some human being who has a long communist past in history. And whatever misdeeds he's committed, however much he's been dishonest and expelling people or whatever, we're not going to take it personally and use it as a pretext to act in an uncivilized and immoral way. So, you know, that's my take on it. That's what I believe for Infrared, at least, you know, that I'd like to have enforced. That's my orders to Infrared. Don't be denigrating Joe Sims and mocking him. You know, in the Cultural Revolution in China, they used to do that to the elders. And you know what? They regretted it later. Because as corrupt as those elders were, and as wrong as they may have been, it wasn't the right thing to do. It just wasn't. It's more powerful if you believe in your own view and you have your conviction and your belief, and an elder is corrupt and he doesn't. It's more powerful to just pursue the correct path. Don't put on a spectacle and ritual of mocking the elderly and humiliating them. Because we are all going to become old one day. And we want to be respected in the same way we extend respect to them now. Okay? But he just lives on dues. Well, that's how many communists live for a long time. Alright, and you know, yeah, best case scenario, you're right, Volk. You're literally right. But Yeah, Anita Waters has insulted us and mocked us, but I would say it's the same for her too. You know, just it's not our business anymore. Now we're just going to defend our party in an official capacity and leave it at that. We're not going to get into this mean games of shit slinging and whatever.